surprised to be up here at the lectern. She had planned on drawing a functionary role from the grab bag, such as Counter for Marion, O'Connor, or the ever-exciting Timer. She is, however, willing to meet her new challenging opportunity head-on. Please welcome Denise as our speaker number 3.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. My presentation is to help you understand the game of tennis. Tennis is one of the most wonderful games that you can play. It's very much like dancing because you have rhythm that you need to have. It is aerobic so that you can get a lot of heart-racing activity. You can be at any level. You do not have to be a professional and be able to get out and impress everyone. It's go out on the playground. You don't need expensive equipment, just one racket, 3 balls, and you can go for it. You can meet other people. You could be young, you could be old, you could be in a wheelchair. They have Olympics for wheelchair tennis. Boiling down to the 6 strokes of tennis. Our first stroke is the one that people tend to do better, to work at it a lot better. This is the forehand. The stance for tennis is knees bent, racket forward in a neutral position. The forehand, you grab the racket as if you were shaking another Toastmaster's hand. You bring the racket back, you step forward, and you meet the ball in the middle of your body, and then you follow through. The forehand is similar to a lot of other sports where you might use a bat or a racket, so many people are much more comfortable learning the forehand to begin with. The backhand is the second stroke. This stroke is very uncommon in movement, so it's harder to do. The backhand, you turn to the other side, you take your racket back, you step forward, and when you meet the ball, this time it's in the front of your hip, and then you follow through. Backhand, this grip is a little bit different than the forehand. You shook your racket, now you move your hand a little bit to the left. That'll give you a nice spin on the backhand. The third stroke I'd like to explain would be the serve. This one is a lot of fun because you get to really put a lot of pace into the ball. This one, you stand sideways to the net, you aim at the little box on the diagonal side, and you use 2 movements at the same time where you throw the ball up and you get your racket back. You are throwing the racket across the net. It's like you had a hammer and you're going to throw the racket across the net. Same exact movement. Choking up on my racket because I don't want to hit anything. Once again, you come down together, up, throw the ball up, and meet it as high as you can. You get 2 chances to get the serve in the box. The next stroke is the drop shot. Ooh, the bane of the elderly. We love to do drop shots. The drop shot can either be done on the forehand side or the backhand side, and it's when you want to make your opponent run like crazy, get them all winded. You just hit it under so that the ball will spin backwards and it will die on the court. Oh, you love to see them run up to the net and try to get that one. The next stroke would be the volley. The volley is when you're at the net. You have your backhand grip, which is a little bit to the side, and you get in your stance and you hit the ball before it bounces. You're up at the net and then you just go punch. Punch. The other person is doing all the work because they're trying to hit the ball to you hard, and you just punch that thing right back, and it can usually be a winner, and that is the volley. The last one I'd like to speak about is the serve, the overhead. This is the one where It makes a wonderful time at bat, so to speak. Someone throws the ball up in the air, hits it up in the air, and it looks so enticing. It's up there like an apple. And you really want to come back with your service motion. You meet it high, and wham, down it goes. This one is truly a very exciting stroke. The 6 strokes of tennis: the forehand, the backhand, the serve, the volleys, the drop shots, and that one wonderful, anything goes wrong in your day, bam, the overhead. See you on the tennis courts.